Have you ever wondered if your cat watches you every single day, waiting, hoping, and maybe even silently begging you to do just one thing? Just like humans use facial expressions and gestures to convey emotions, cats have their own subtle ways of expressing needs, desires, and even frustrations. Every glance, every movement, and even their silence holds a message, one that most owners completely overlook. But here's the truth. Your cat has been waiting their entire life for you to understand these things. And once you do, you'll see an entirely new side of your feline companion. So, what is it? First, let's talk about a cat's ears. A cat's ears are like tiny, expressive radars, constantly swiveling and adjusting to pick up even the faintest sounds. But did you know they also reveal a lot about your cat's emotions? Unlike humans, who rely heavily on facial expressions, cats use subtle body language, and their ears are one of the biggest giveaways. A study from 2018 found that cats can move their ears independently, allowing them to listen to multiple things at once. But beyond just their incredible hearing, their ear position tells you exactly how they're feeling. If your cat's ears are standing tall and slightly tilted forward, that's a clear sign of curiosity or relaxation. Perhaps they're interested in something or simply enjoying a peaceful moment. On the other hand, if their ears flatten against their head, take note. This usually signals fear, irritation, or even aggression. In situations where their ears are pinned back, it's best to give your feline friend some space. If they start growling or tensing up, stepping away and waiting for them to calm down can prevent any unnecessary scratches or bites. Remember, never force interaction when a cat's ears signal distress. Respect their silent language, and they'll trust you more in return. Number 2. Scent. Cats have a secret language that speaks volumes without a single sound, and scent is one of their most powerful ways of communicating. Ever noticed your cat rubbing their head against your legs or pressing their body against you? That's not just an adorable gesture, it's a deep sign of trust and affection. Experts in feline behavior have found that cats release pheromones when they do this, marking you as part of their safe and familiar territory. It's their way of saying, "You're mine, and I feel safe with you." This scent exchange also helps them relieve anxiety, providing comfort in a world full of unpredictable sounds and movements. So, the next time your cat gives you a loving headbutt, resist the urge to pull away or move suddenly. Instead, crouch down, offer your hand, and let them fully embrace this bonding ritual. Before we move on to the next part of the video, take a moment to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you're enjoying the video so far, give it a thumbs up. Your support not only helps us, but it also helps other cat lovers discover these helpful insights and join our amazing community. Number 3. The sounds of communication. Your cat's vocal repertoire is surprisingly vast, ranging from the classic meow to deep growls and even that strange chattering noise when they spot a bird outside the window. Ever noticed how your cat meows at you but not at other cats? That's because meowing is mostly reserved for humans. It's their way of getting your attention. A long dramatic meow near the kitchen? They're probably demanding dinner. Short, repetitive meows? That's their version of knocking on the door, asking you to open it. And then there's purring, the universal sound of feline contentment. But did you know that cats also purr when they're in pain as a way to comfort themselves? On the other end of the spectrum, growls and grunts signal fear or irritation. So if your cat starts growling, it's best to back off and assess the situation. And let's not forget chattering, that odd clicking noise they make when watching prey just out of reach. It's a mix of frustration and hunting instinct. And while they can't always chase down that bird outside the window, engaging them in play with a wand toy can be the perfect outlet for their predatory drive. Number 4. Tail language. Along with purring, meowing, direct eye contact, or an arched back, cat tail movement can often indicate how a cat is feeling, their mood, and their intentions. Your cat's tail is like a mood ring, constantly revealing what's going on in their mind. If you know how to read the signs, a relaxed cat often carries their tail high with a slight curve at the tip, a subtle invitation that says, "I'm happy and comfortable around you." Furthermore, a tail that points up accompanied with a quiver at the base of the tail is often an indication your cat is especially excited to see you or to be getting a tasty bowl of cat food. But if that tail starts whipping back and forth like a furry metronome, it's a clear sign of irritation. Your cat might be on edge and ready to swat if pushed further. Ever notice their tail quivering when they see you? That's pure excitement, a cat's way of saying, "I've missed you." On the other hand, if their tail is stiff, low, and puffed up like a bottle brush, your feline friend is feeling frightened or threatened. Number 5. Body language. When your feline friend rubs against you, nudges your hand with their head, or even gives you a quick lick, they're not just being affectionate, they're marking you as part of their trusted inner circle. Animal experts say this behavior mimics mutual grooming among bonded cats, a sure sign of affection. If your cat curls up beside you, purring softly, it means they feel completely safe in your presence. If your cat flops onto their back, it's a clear sign they're feeling relaxed and comfortable in their environment. However, don't be too quick to assume it's an open invitation for belly rubs. While dogs might love a good tummy scratch, most cats prefer to keep their belly admiration at a distance. Instead of reaching for a rub, take it as a sign that your feline friend trusts you enough to expose their most vulnerable area. And then there's the famous slow blink, a gesture so subtle yet deeply meaningful. Research suggests that when your cat looks at you and slowly closes and reopens their eyes, it's their version of a smile, a silent way of saying, "I trust you." And of course, if you want to return their affection, try slow blinking at them. You might just unlock a whole new level of feline love and connection. Number 6. Why does your cat walk away? Have you ever called your cat over for a cuddle only for them to glance at you and casually stroll away as if you don't exist? It's not that they don't love you, cats are just wired differently. Unlike dogs, who crave constant companionship, felines are independent creatures that prefer interactions on their terms. Studies on feline behavior reveal that when a cat walks away, it's not necessarily rejection, it's their way of maintaining control over social interactions. Forcing affection can actually stress them out, making them withdraw even more. So, give them space and let them come to you. Providing cozy hideaways, tall cat trees, or secluded nooks allows them to feel secure, knowing they have a safe retreat when needed. Over time, this builds trust, and instead of you chasing after them, they'll start seeking you out, on their own terms. The more you respect their silent language, the stronger your bond will become. Number 7. Is your cat in pain? Cats are masters of disguise, especially when it comes to hiding pain. Unlike humans, who might groan, limp, or complain, your feline friend instinctively conceals discomfort, a survival tactic passed down from their wild ancestors. But that doesn't mean they suffer in silence. There are subtle red flags that can reveal when something is wrong. Have you noticed a sudden change in their appetite? Perhaps they're turning their nose up at their favorite meal? Or maybe they're making strange vocalizations, sounding more distressed than usual. Unexpected aggression can also be a clue. If your typically sweet kitty suddenly hisses or swats at you for no reason, pain could be the culprit. Even purring, which we often associate with happiness, can be misleading when combined with a tense posture. Cats may purr as a self-soothing mechanism when they're in distress. Spotting these signs early is crucial, as research shows that early intervention dramatically improves treatment outcomes. So, if your cat is acting differently, don't ignore it. Schedule a vet visit to ensure they stay happy and healthy. Number 8. Your cat loves routine. Cats are creatures of habit, and their daily routines are more important than you might think. If your cat suddenly starts avoiding the litter box, meowing excessively at night, or acting out in unusual ways, it could be their way of telling you something is wrong. Changes in behavior often signal stress, especially if there's been a shift in their environment. Maybe you've started coming home later than usual, rearranged furniture, or even introduced a new pet. According to feline welfare experts, maintaining a consistent schedule for meals, playtime, and litter box cleaning gives your cat a sense of security, reducing anxiety-driven behaviors. Cats thrive on predictability, and abrupt changes can leave them feeling unsettled. If your schedule has changed, try offering interactive toys, puzzle feeders, or scratching posts to keep them mentally engaged. By creating a stable, enriching environment, you're not just preventing unwanted behaviors, you're strengthening the silent bond between you and your cat. What does your cat do the most every day? Let us know your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear all about it. And if you want to strengthen your bond with your feline friend, be sure to subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of cats.